I occasionally like to make video essay type videos, usually about Steven Universe, and some of the more interesting videos to make were always the more serious ones, like the ones about mental health. So today I will be doing a similar video on a character from Shera and the Princesses of Power. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen all 5 seasons. If you read the title, you know exactly who it is that we are talking about. I'm of course talking about Catra, the main antagonist for the first 4 seasons with redemption in the 5th. I'm choosing to talk about her because she is definitely the most emotionally damaged, which is literally what these videos are about, and also because she's my favorite character. So like, why would I not? She's definitely not the only damaged character, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, lots of these characters need therapy.
Recharging would mean taking the Moonstone's full power for myself. It would mean admitting that she's really gone.
However, she's definitely the most obvious. I will be splitting this video into 4 parts. Her trauma, the effects of it, her toxic behaviors, and how it affected her relationships throughout the show. Trauma. Throughout the series, Catra underwent a lot of trauma, some of which inflicted by others, some caused by her own bad decisions. But trauma nonetheless. I'm gonna rapid fire the more notable ones. In Season 1, Episode 2, her lifelong friend leaves the Horde to join the rebellion. In Season 1, Episode 11, a flashback scene shows her mother figure threatening to kill her. In Season 2, Episodes 3 and 7, Hordak uses a machine that basically strangles her, followed by calling her worthless. In Season 2, Episode 6, Shadow Weaver abandons Catra. In Season 3, Episode 1, Hordak sends Catra to the Crimson Waste. In Season 3, Episode 4, Shadow Weaver almost kills her. In the Season 3 finale, Catra opens a portal that tears reality apart. In Season 4, Episode 4, she gets trapped under a pillar and almost dies. In Season 4, Episode 6, Scorpia comes to her senses and leaves Catra. In the Season 4 finale, Hordak tries to kill her, then Double Trouble betrayed her. In Season 5, Episode 5, Horde mind controls her, and then she almost dies. Finally, in the Season 5 finale, she watches her mother figure die, and then Adora almost dies in her arms. Like I said, it's a lot, and the list I just presented doesn't even include all the little moments of, like, emotional manipulation from Shadow Weaver and stuff like that. Effects. Once again, there was a lot, so I'm just gonna rapid fire. The effects and things caused by her traumas are as follows. Breakdowns. Nightmares. Outbursts.
You trapped up, betrayed Hordak. Got it?
Startle responses.
No sorcerers here. Looks like we're in
Your voice down. Don't
touch me!
Abandonment issues.
Just leave. Like everybody else.
Anger issues.
I'm sorry. I got angry. It's something I'm working on.
And low self-esteem.
Why did you come back? We both know I don't matter. You matter to me.
Besides, I don't want you to worry.
We are worried.
Toxic behaviors. If you thought Spinel handled her trauma badly, Catra is like Spinel times 1,000. This girl, for the first 4 seasons, lived off of blaming everyone else for her behaviors and yelling at anyone who annoyed her. She never accepted responsibility for her own actions and always blamed other people for anything bad caused by her. It wasn't, I opened the portal, it was...
All of this is your fault. If you hadn't gotten captured, your sword wouldn't have opened the portal. If you hadn't gotten the sword and been the world's worst Shera, none of this would have happened. Admit it, Adora. The world would still be standing if you had never come through that portal in the first place. You made me this. You took everything from me. You broke the world, and it is all your fault.
And while to some extent you could twist it as her just copying behaviors from Shadow Weaver, at a certain point it just crosses that line. The most obvious example was her relationship with Scorpia. which leads me to the final part of this video. Her relationships. Catra would yell at Scorpia whenever anything bad or even just mildly annoying happened, regardless of whether or not it was actually Scorpia's doing. This went on from Scorpia's introduction in Season 1 all the way to the middle of Season 4 when Scorpia had finally had enough.
What did I expect? I mean, how can you possibly be this useless? What?
You're a bad friend.
In contrast, her relationship with Double Trouble was more flipped, where Catra for a moment seemed to think that the two were friends when DT was just there because of the money.
Thank you, by the way, for saving me. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't shown up.
Well, I live to serve. For a price, of course.
You're the only friend I can count on.
But Ms. Luther, I'm not your friend. I'm something you created to serve a purpose.
With Adora, Catra spent pretty much the entire series being mad at her until the 5th season. With Entrapta, Catra was a bad friend to her, similar to how she was to Scorpia, except for not as long because she sent the scientist to Beast Island to die. I would talk about Shadow Weaver, but that's a whole video in itself. Thankfully, by the end, Catra managed to right some of her wrongs. Anyways, I hope you liked this video. If you did, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell if you want to be notified whenever I upload. I am planning on doing more of these essay type videos, so if you like this kind of video, then cool. Also feel free to leave a like or a dislike even, or a comment even, assuming that YouTube doesn't decide to be salty and disable my comments. You can leave a comment if you want. I'm not gonna pressure you. Anyways, goodbye. Have a good day.